Hey guys, how are you? So I want to show the new experience altogether. I'm gonna start with a 3 minutes demo to show the how you can create AI employees with all the capabilities like email, Slack, Google Meet, and all that. And then I'm gonna create a longer video that has all the features. But for the scope of this one, let's just start with the simple classic example, which is the weather agent. So now when you come here, you can just say weather agent. As you can see, it will show you few examples on how to write a full good example. It will give you indicators on how to create a solid assistant. But for the sake of demo, we're gonna skip that. Once you do that, this will be translated to an actual persona, right? So the employee will have a name, it has a persona, and a tone and personality. This is the welcome message. By default, we have the auto mode, but you can select a specific model if you're interested in. And these are the behavior rules: how to respond, what to do, what not to do. And think of it like an actual employee, right? You just import it to your company. So usually you give them a high level and then you tell them the instruction of how to get the job done, right? Now, after you do that, all the employees, AI employees, they have memory by out of the box. They have knowledge. They learn things on the go. They can call APIs. They can talk. They have the features text to speech and speech to text. They can do web search. And there are other tools that you can add to them. So let's say that your company has a skill, specific skill for your company that we don't offer just yet. You can create your own skill. So let's say I want an image generator skill. The skill is, again, think of it like an employee you just imported to your team. You want to teach them how to do certain things, right? You either have the procedures in place already, or you can just create a new policy just for that employee. So when you create a new skill, it has a skill MD, which is the definition of the skill, and it has the Python script that actually get that skill done, right? So when you save it, it will show up under your skills, and you can enable it or disable it. In this case, we're not gonna enable it. Let's go next. This is where the magic happens. Now you imported your employee. You want them to give them access to the external world, right? You want them to work on Slack or on Discord or on Telegram, or you want them to have an email and a calendar and Google Drive. So for the sake of this example, I'm gonna work with this employee over Telegram. So let me grab a token ID that I have. Just give me 1 second. Let's go to, this one is not used. So I'm just gonna give it a bot token and call it text. Now, if you want your employee to speak back to the Telegram, you can just enable the voice notes. If you don't want it, if you want it just to reply in text, you can disable it. In this case, I'm gonna enable it. Let's connect it. Now my Telegram is connected, right? Also, for the sake of example, all these tools, they have one-click authorization. So you can just, for instance, add it to Slack. It will say, like for this one, you allow it. And same thing, you have OAuth for all the tools. So now this agent can work in Slack or in Telegram. You can connect Discord and other tools as well. So now we're ready. Let's deploy it. This is the review. Deploy. So now the agent is ready to go, right? It has 2 channels connected to, and you can use this agent in any OpenAI format. So if you click on here, and let's say that I want to use it in my application, let's say test key. Now this agent or this employee can be embedded as web, like toggle on your website. You can call it from Care, you can call it from Python, TypeScript, Swift, or Kotlin. And the good news that this is OpenAI compatible SDK, right? So if you are already working with OpenAI today, there is no much change in your end. All what you have to do is just to change the API key and the base URL, and everything is basically the same. This is OpenAI compatible API. Now let's chat with the guy and say, how is the weather? Yeah, accept it. Now this is the response, and you can debug exactly what, to know exactly what happened and how it got to this result. You have a whole tracing enabled out of the box, right? So this is the input that went to the LLM, right? This is the output that the LLM got the first time. It realized that it can't give you the answer, so it needed a web search, right? So that went to the web search tool. The web search tool found these results. Then it came back to the LLM with that input, and then the LLM decided this is the final output, right? You can see the tokens in and out. You can see the model used, basically full debugging, right? Now you can also go here. Now once this agent is created, to the billing, you have comprehensive billing for every single thing, right? So what you can see all the calls, how much they charge. You can see the tools, you can see the tokens in and out, you can see your spend per day, per week, etc. And you can add the credits. And the agents themselves, everything is trackable, right? So we just created this guy. If you click on runs, you can see exactly how many runs, how many calls this agent got, and where it got the call from, if it's coming from gateway, webhook, etc. And you can always go back and add more gateways to it. You can define routines, right? So the routines that you can say, I don't know, every 1 minute, check the weather and push to one of these channels. So let's see that. So now I'm gonna say, how is the weather in New York City? I want this employee that run by itself every 1 minute, check the weather, and send me an update to my Telegram. As you can see here, the Telegram is not connected yet. So what I need to do now, I need to go chat with it on my Telegram. And I'm gonna say, I think this is the one. Which one it was? I think I forgot which one I used, so let me reconfigure it again. So I'm gonna come to the gateways. I'm gonna come to this guy. Gonna delete it. Define the Telegram again. I'm gonna say this is the key test, and I want to use voice. I can select which voice I want to work with. So now it's enabled, and now I'm gonna go chat with this guy. So I'm gonna take the name and say hi. So once I chat with it once on, this is what I'm doing right now, right? So I just went to the chat and I said hi. It responded to me and with a text, and it has a voice as well. Hello, right? I'm your weather assistant. So now I'm gonna go back to my routines. I'm gonna say send me an update every 1 minute. So I'm gonna come here every 1 minute and say, how is the weather in New York City? and I want to choose the channel where the updates should go. As you can see, because I chatted with it, it found it, and now I can test that the connection is there, right? So I got a new message in my Telegram. Let's come back here. As you can see, this is a test message from Oya.
This is a test message.
So connection is fine. So now I'm gonna create this. Once I do that, you will see that there are upcoming runs, right? And the next run is in 1 minute. So let's wait. Now the run is queued. It got picked up. Now it's running. Let's go back to my, as you can see, I didn't do nothing, and now I'm getting updates on Telegram every minute. You can think of the possibilities here, right? You can set up your own morning routines, and your employee or the AI agent will have routines to do certain things in certain times, right? So same thing applies on all the other channels. For this one, I'm gonna delete. Now let's do something fun. Let's say that I don't like the voice of this guy who talks on Telegram, so I'm gonna come back here. There is slots. Come on. Okay. I come to my connected channels. I go here and I say I want this lady.
Hey, this is what I sound like. Pretty cool, right?
So now that's all what I said. I did, right? Everything else will just follow this. All your routines, all the chats. So now let's go back to Telegram and say Dubai. As you can see, there is always a status that is typing, and if you're in Slack, you will get more updates. Like our biggest customer is mainly a Slack user, and we did a lot of amazing things on the Slack usage. So yeah, now
In Dubai today, Sunday, March 8th, 2026, the weather
now
is warm with a mix.
the cool part, it automatically understands any language in the world, and it responds based on your language. So now I'm gonna switch to Arabic, and you will see that it will start responding in Arabic by itself and send me sounds in Arabic. So let's try that. كيف الجو في عمان اليوم؟ As you can see, it switched to Arabic by itself. I didn't do nothing, and now is actually responding in Arabic, and it's gonna give me also voice in Arabic.
أهلا بك. حسب التوقعات الجوية لمدينة عمان.
So yeah, that's it. This is what I wanted to show you. And the next demo will be more like 20 minutes, 30 minutes demo that shows all the other great things that we did. So stay tuned. Thank you.